Okay, so I am on today with Brian. Brian, pronounce your last name for me so I don't butcher it.
Brian Bossone,
Yes.
BOS, like Boss One.
That's what I was about to say. So that's what it reads in my head, and I knew that wasn't the correct way to say it. And we are just about a month out from the return of an event that has a huge history at the Dragway and lots of other places. So tell us about what's going on a month from now in June.
Well, it's big for us. It's PowerFest, which really is meaningful because the last time we were Rockingham for a big event like this was Pink's All Out in 2015. And it's almost, what, 10 years to the week. It was July 4th, the week before July 4th. So it's almost 10 years to the nose. So one of the reasons why we came back to Rockingham and Richmond County was because last time we were here, we had such a great event and the people around it was just awesome. We had a lot of great input from local communities and Texas Roadhouse and everybody just welcomed us in. So we made the decision to work with the new owners of Rockingham Dragway, which Daniel and Al are great. And we're bringing back Pink's, which is a TV show, which is a brand that we own now, and Pink's All Out, that has a huge history in the automotive world as being one of probably the first automotive reality TV show in history when it comes down to it. Drag racing history. It was huge. It started in 2006, I do believe, and ran all the way to 2010. Yeah, 2006, 2010. And had just a massive following. It all started off with a simple concept of this show was built in or designed by a gentleman named Rich Christensen, who was the executive producer, creator, and host of the show. It's Pink's Lose the Race, Lose Your Ride. Yep. Pink's means pink slips in California. In the 60s, drag racing on the street started off, and if they were really serious about their racing, they wouldn't race for money, they'd race for car titles, which were pink. So
Sure.
pink stands for pink slips. And guess what we're going to do again? We're going to be racing for
Our
pink.
title.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, we are. Someone's losing their ride. Now, original show, if anybody ever saw it, it would be two contestants racing for one title or one car. That's the format that went through for I think 5 seasons. We wanted to bring it back. We wanted to, this many years later, we wanted to shake it up, change the world, and do something so outrageous that you wouldn't not want to come see this. So we're not racing for one title or one, two guys. We've got 8 contestants or racers that have put up 8 car titles. And what they're going to do is they're going to race in a King of the Hill style competition. Someone's going to walk away owning all of the cars, not just one. At the end of the night on Saturday, the titles will be signed over to one winner. And there's actually going to be a e-car movers car carrier there to take them to their new home, which is amazing. And that's just one small part of the PowerFest, but that is really the main reason why we came back and we're bringing it from there. So we have a new host, so it's a new network, a new host, and a new format, all happening right there in Richmond County, right there in Rockingham Dragway. So it's pretty wild.
That's what I especially wanted you to cover is some of the new people that are involved. I told you when we first met that I just came across it on social media, the real. Some of the people that might not have been associated with drag racing or this event previously. Can you tell us about some of those characters?
Sure. Sure. Well, first of all, the new host is Bruno Mazel, which is most people know him from Motor Trend Television, and he's in probably I don't know a dozen different shows. The latest one he's in was 22 years of Truck U, and then it was Garage Squad, where they went to your house and actually fixed built your car for you and gave it to you as a winning present kind of thing. From there, that's a huge one. He's in HRA TV. He's the new host. The one you're talking about, which you get all giddy about, is we have a secondary show that we're doing, which has the same premise of lose the race, lose your ride, but we're doing an international Pinks race. We're calling it the Border Budget Build Off. And it's got 2 social media, let's say, giants out there. It's Shaun Umscheid, the no way guy, and
Mhm.
of course, Justin Danger Nunley, who you know.
That's the one.
That's the one. Combined, these guys have about 30 million followers. And the way it's going to work for this is we basically set them up with powertrain products, which is a great sponsor of ours, set them up with motors, transmissions, cars, everything. They're each building a race car to race at Pink's in Rockingham on June 13th and 14th. And it's going to be USA versus Canada. And the only difference in this one is if Shaun wins, Shaun is not taking Justin's car. Shaun's going to go ahead and hand the keys over to somebody in the stands.
Mhm.
So if Justin wins, he's going to hand over Shaun's keys. So the ultimate winner of all this is one of our fans in the stands. So if they come out to Rockingham on June 13th, 14th, get a ticket, grab a ticket, and they're in the stands, when they come in the gate, they're going to get a little red, like ticket. And the owner of Powertrain Products is going to pull out of a big box a number. And if you got that number in your stands, you're taking either Justin's or Shaun's car home with you that night, or whenever you want to take it. It's yours. So you can win a car. So it's lose the race, hand your keys over to somebody else.
Yeah, so that was a big one that I was like, I definitely want that to be out there because it's not only getting to be a part of the return of this event and see a lot of action, it's also the chance at winning a car.
Yeah.
One of your celebrity influencers, like in my case, someone that you might follow a lot, actually was a part of and
Yep.
raced. So
Yep.
that's a huge thing. I shared with you that for years, a group of friends, those videos have been tossed around. And I didn't know his name, but I knew his face and I knew his voice. So to see that, hey, I'm coming to Rockingham, I was like, what? So
What?
that's
No way.
a very exciting thing for me. And everybody I shared it with immediately was also excited. And so I anticipate this event is going to pull from the nostalgic audience who was around when you were here 10 years ago. And then I think it's going to pull from people that follow these guys and just want to see like these people coming to Richmond County, to the Rock.
Yep.
Um,
We've
so
got we've got a lot more going on beyond that too. We've got for the kids, we've got the uh, uh, it's a group coming in, Teeter Racing, and what they're doing is they're setting up a little mini track. And you ever see those little electric power cars? Well, they
yeah.
made them into little race cars. They pull wheelies and they race. So they're going to have their own little display, and they're going to be racing all day. We're going to put them out in front of the camera, so all the kids are involved as well. We've got another show on there. One of the original racers on Pink's, his name is Shaun Barney, had a show idea they came up with. It's called Wreck to Race, and right before the actual event, they're taking 48 hours in a junkyard, two separate. They're going to build cars from a junkyard, and then they're going to race them for titles and $10,000 on
Wow.
pigs in front of the stands as well. So we got Wreck to Race. Then we're going to have another show called The Call Out, which is a local. We've got 10.5-inch small tire, no prep grudge racing. People call each other out. It's going to be great for that. There's a lot of that goes on at the Rock already. We're just going to make stars out of these guys and have some fun with that. And then to end it all, we're going to have some great exhibition. We've got, if anybody hasn't seen this Premier Mega Trucks, it's a Mega Truck Series race where they race basically drag racing through the mud and they come back. 1,500, 2,000 horsepower trucks. They'll be on display, make some exhibition passes on the track. And then we got this great group of local nostalgia racers for gassers. So we got, I think, 8 or 10 gassers coming in. So we got it covered. Some kids to old school gassers to original pinks, influencers. We got people coming from everywhere for this. And then we got great sponsors. Pepsi jumped on board, and we're doing a Pepsi $5 off with one of our big sponsors, Speedmaster. Put up $5 off tickets, which I should show you.
Yes. And I
He's
actually ran into Mr. Pepsi yesterday.
did you
And he said he had been, yep, got all the
Pocket
tickets out.
Stuffers.
Yes.
If you see any of these in any Pepsi store or any excuse me, any location that sells Pepsi in, let's see here, I wrote it down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
Richmond, Scotland, Mecklenburg. Is that how you say that?
Yes, Mecklenburg. So that's Charlotte. I think he said he comes from Charlotte. It's pretty much a line from Charlotte, Indian Trail, Monroe,
Union, Anson,
Union
Morton.
County, Anson, Moore, Richmond, Scotland.
So we're pulling from all over from Pepsi. You'll see this little display and a poster, and then we're actually going to do some giveaway stuff at the gate. If you'll get a 4x6, you come to the what do you call it, our booth, grab a shirt. You have a koozie free from POWERTube. We're giving all kinds of crap away. Oh, and even better, if you should be there because obviously you're a big Mr. Danger Nunley fan. On Thursday, Texas Roadhouse, which is graciously one of our partners and a host, Thursday evening at 7 o'clock at the what is that? What's the one over there? What's that county?
Texas Roadhouse is in Moore County, our neighbors in Moore County, and I think it's actually in Aberdeen.
Aberdeen.
It's
Good,
the
Aberdeen. I'm sorry, it's out of Richmond County, but you didn't
That's
have a
okay.
Texas Roadhouse in
No,
there.
we are friendly neighbors who support each other.
Come on out to Texas Roadhouse 7. I think it's about 7 p.m. Thursday the 12th. Justin will be out there. Sean's going to be out there. All the Pinks racers going to be out there. The call out racers going to be there. We're having like a happy hour get together kind of fun deal sponsored by Powertrain Products. You got to come out. You can meet Justin. You can finally meet him in person. You can tell him, get his little autograph, and you can do your fan thing.
Like, did you know?
Did you know? And you go to Sean. Did you know?
You
Well,
know you're coming to Richmond County?
did you know?
Yes. Well, I'm super excited. So if somebody wants to go ahead and purchase tickets or see more information, where do we need to send them?
They could go right to our ticketing itself, but it's probably easier just to go. It's probably the easiest link to use is pttvlinks.com. And what that is, it's a links page. And on the top button is you could either download one of our apps or anything like that, but there's a button there to take you to ticketing. Click the ticketing button, get a ticket, jump ahead. It's $5 off online, so save some money. Or if you see one of these, get $5 off. But the idea is to go ahead and grab yourself a ticket now. We've got some VIP stands that are right there. You'll see where Justin and those guys will be handing the keys away, a lot of stuff from there. That's selling out quick, so you better get it real quick. It's VIP parking stands, tons of free parking. Don't worry about it. If and we're actually going to have a VIP in that third level up there in the boot in the
Yeah.
tower too. Yeah, so all kinds of different options. Run over there now, grab your tickets. You go to also as well, if you just want to check out PowerTube TV, just go to PowerTubeTV.com. That's all, PowerTubeTV.com. Maul around, you can find all the information about the call out, Panks, the event, watch all our shows. It's 100% free streaming. So basically everything that we're going to do here is, if people didn't know, we're going to be cutting almost 8 different episodes. Well, excuse me, there'll be 8 episodes of one television show. There'll be 3 actual TV shows shot within this 2-day period. So there's going to be one about the event. So if you're out there, you got your pink stuff on, wearing some pink hats, pinks, anything from there, it'll make sure the camera swings on past you to get you that little 5 seconds of fame there. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
So
we're going to
there is a recommendation. If people have the nostalgic old school pinks garb, wear that. But if they don't, are you suggesting wear pink?
I'm saying they could grab themselves some merchandise from Pink's merchandise right from our
Got it.
site, or it doesn't hurt to wear Pinks either way. We used
Yeah.
to have, if you watch our shows, people would show up with like pink, like mohawks and shirts, and women. It was just nuts. It's fun. It was a fun thing to do. But yeah, wear some pink. Women wear pinks, guys wearing pinks, doesn't matter. It's fun. Yeah, but definitely just head over to our site, grab some merch. Even when you're ticketing, if you are a big fan. So Justin and Sean both have their own shirts. It's pinks, one with American flag in the pinks and says Sean, or it says Justin, and the other one's Canadian because that's where he's from. So you could support, and it helps those guys support your racer or your choice of influencer by buying a pink shirt from USA or Canada, Sean or Justin.
Mhm. And I know I asked you this before. Neither of them have like a huge background in racing. Is that right?
No, I mean they're into cars. I mean, Justin,
Okay.
look, he's got the old General Lee car and a couple other ones from there,
Mhm.
and Sean's into some racing and stuff like that. But they are not like dedicated racers. So this is going to be interesting because
That's what I wanted to say.
Powertrain's products gave them a 6-liter LS Stage 2 with 4-lane transmissions and nitrous oxide to stuff it full of. So God knows what they're going to bring out and see how they're going to be able to drive it. It's going to be a debauchery like nobody's ever seen, but it doesn't matter. Whoever wins is somebody in the stands,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
let's
all
get
fun. It's all fun.
So you mentioned earlier having something on site to be able to move the car. So somebody who potentially wins, who is there as a spectator, that car can be delivered
I
to.
haven't talked to them about that. We could discuss it from them. Matter of fact, Powertrain
Okay.
has talked about actually helping them out as well.
Okay.
But if not, it'll stay at the track till they
The
come pick
most
it
important
up.
part is they win a car.
If you win a car, get it home any way you can. It doesn't make a difference. Call a buddy, call a friend, grab a rope, tow it home. It's
Yeah.
yours. The title will be there. They're handing the title to you. It's yours. Gift.
Um,
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. You won a car.
I'm sure Dan and I will work with them on if they have any issues and need to leave it overnight.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But there's all kinds of different, like you said, tons of things going on. It's gonna be a great time, great track, great town. Richmond's awesome. You did an unbelievable, and Good job on the NASCAR race, you.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah,
That was amazing.
and we're ready to fill it up again. So the Rockingham Speedway and Rockingham Dragway, they're great neighbors too, and want to see each other win. So I'm sure they would love to have some overflow parking across the street.
We love it to be that way. let's
Great.
let's pack the place. Richmond, you need to get behind this. You want us to come back. You want grassroots racing. You want to see crazy stuff like this. We'll come back with other races and other stuff. You want to be on TV? Smile, because there's gonna be cameras everywhere in that place. Wear your pink. Make sure you yell pinks. You wave PowerTube TV. Download our apps if you want to watch. If you want to watch any of the shows that we create, the easiest thing to do is go to that pttvlinks.com, download for Roku, Amazon Fire, Android TV, Apple TV, put it on your phone. We have phone app you can watch right now on here. You just click the button and watch PowerTube TV. Free. No charges, no subscription, 100% free.
So are there any historicals on there of the previous events just to give
Matter,
people an idea?
yeah, yep. Matter of fact, if they
Okay.
go to the website, they could click on shows or watch, click it down categories, hit racing, slide down, hit pinks, watch the pink show. All of
Nice.
them. All seasons are there for watch. They're also in our racing channel and in the mains from there. Roku right now, there's actually a special Pinks channel they can watch 24/7, all the Pinks episodes right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we have our homework
Everybody
to
primed up for Pinks again.
do. Yes. All right, Brian. Well, I really appreciate you getting on. I think the stuff that we talked about is the stuff I really wanted to get in front of people and make sure they're aware of just the magnitude and the diversity of this event. Like there's really something for everybody, from all generations, from all like
Even dogs, look.
and dogs. Is he coming? He, she,
That's Bella. And there's another one over here too.
are they coming?
No, they can't come. They got to stay home. Too crazy,
Oh.
too loud for them. That one's sketchy over there. That's Rainy. Here's Bella. See? Up here comes Rainy.
Oh, who's
They're,
hiding?
they're they're hanging out with me today. Mom's out, so they're just chilling in the office here today.
They look good. They look like they're
They're
calm and enjoying it.
That one's a psycho.
Really? So
Oh,
is that
that one's
a girl or a boy?
they're both female rescues. She's a rescue. She's a Dutch Shepherd Malinois kind of mix, and that thing's got more energy than don't even ask.
Well, you just won over the hearts of lots of my dear friends who do so much for the animals. So
Yeah, we're big into rescue. We
yeah,
we we support them a lot. We try to support them any way we can. Give back as much as we can because they're the best things. Sorry, humans, they're better than you.
well, be ready for November Coffee to be liking your post because as soon as she sees this, she's gonna be all over you. You're good in her book.
Say thank you. Thank you. Good guys, good girls.
Well, thank you. I'm excited to share this, and I'm even more excited to see you all next month. It'll be here
Yeah.
before we know it.
Yep, we're excited too. We're ramping up. We got everybody working on overtime here. Make sure everybody follows on social media. Go to PowerTube TV on social media. You'll see all the updates and all the Justin Nunley and videos he's put up from there. You get to
Yeah.
see all the craziness. They've got a lot of banter going back and forth right now for their builds. So
So
you
are
want
they
to
showing any like previews of their builds?
Oh yeah. Go to
Okay.
PowerTube
I gotta
TV
catch up.
on social media. You'll slide down, and then of course you got Justin